Have you felt it lately? That quiet inner pressure? Almost like your soul has been standing behind you, waiting for you to finally notice how much you've grown. It's subtle at first. A shift in how you react, a softness where there used to be tension, a clarity that appears in moments when you least expect it. And suddenly, you sense it. You are no longer living from the old version of yourself. Something in you has been expanding quietly. Something wiser. Something stronger. Something more awake than ever before. And if you're hearing this now, it's because you've reached a moment where the old timeline simply cannot hold you anymore. Your body knows it. Your mind knows it. Your energy knows it. You've outgrown versions of yourself that you once believed were permanent. You've been feeling the inner stretch, haven't you? The pull towards something you can't fully explain. A higher direction, a quieter knowing, a deeper truth. That's what awakening feels like at the start. Not loud, not chaotic, but precise, intentional. A gentle but undeniable upgrade happening from the inside out. And you didn't land here by luck. Something guided you. A whisper, a feeling, an intuition. Your higher self placed this moment in your path because you were finally aligned enough to receive it. Take a slow breath right now. Feel how even your breath feels different, like it carries a new intelligence. Allow this moment to settle into your body. You are stepping out of patterns that once felt like home. You are walking away from emotions that used to run your life. You are dissolving beliefs that were never truly yours to begin with. The truth is, you've been shedding the old self for a while now. You've been choosing differently, responding differently, seeing differently. Even your silence has changed. You are becoming someone more grounded, more aware, more connected, more aligned. This is evolution from the inside out. This is frequency shifting. This is consciousness expanding. And yes, it feels unfamiliar. It feels like a mix of excitement and uncertainty. It feels like you're standing between who you were and who you're becoming, because that's exactly where you are. But hear this clearly. This space is sacred. This transition is intentional. This timeline is opening for you not to test you, but to prepare you. Repeat these truths slowly, as if you are remembering your own identity piece by piece. I am rising into my higher timeline. I am becoming the person my soul always knew I could be. I release what my spirit has already outgrown. I trust the direction I'm being pulled toward. I am guided, supported, and aligned. I allow this transformation to unfold with ease. I welcome the new chapter that is calling me forward. I choose expansion over fear. I choose truth over comfort. I choose my higher self. Feel how each sentence shifts your energy even slightly. Feel how every word activates something dormant inside you. Feel how your frequency responds when you speak from the future instead of the past. You are not repeating affirmations. You are remembering who you are. You are reconnecting with the version of yourself that has been waiting for you to catch up. Your old self is loosening its grip. Your new self is taking form. And every breath you take brings you closer to the timeline that mirrors your growth. You are becoming clearer. You are becoming lighter. You are becoming more you than you've ever been. This is your moment of emergence. This is the beginning of the life your higher self has been guiding you toward all along. And all you need to do is keep listening.
You've been sensing it for a while now, that the way you think, the way you feel, the way you see the world has been quietly reorganizing itself. You're not responding from survival anymore. You're not living from old wounds or old fears. Something has shifted. And that shift didn't happen overnight. It happened every time you listened to the quiet voice inside instead of the noise outside. Your higher self has been speaking to you in subtle ways, through the moments when your intuition became louder than logic, through the situations you once tolerated but now can't ignore, through the exhaustion you feel when something no longer aligns with your energy, through the sense of peace that comes when something is aligned. You may not have realized it, but every intuitive nudge, every sudden clarity, every inner awakening was preparing you to step into a new timeline, one that matches the person you're becoming, not the person you used to be. And this is what growth feels like. It feels like outgrowing conversations that once felt comfortable. It feels like losing interest in what drains your spirit. It feels like a soft but persistent desire to move differently. It feels like becoming aware of your own energy and refusing to shrink it. This is evolution. This is ascension. This is the emergence of your higher identity. You might feel moments of confusion in this transition. Moments where you're not sure what comes next. Moments where you feel between worlds, the old one dissolving and the new one forming. But confusion is not a sign of being lost. It's a sign of clearing. It's a sign that your mind is releasing the structures that kept you small. The truth is, your energy is recalibrating. Your awareness is expanding. Your connection to your own soul is deepening. And the more you allow yourself to be present with this shift, the more you'll see that life is beginning to match your new frequency. Repeat these truths gently, allowing them to sink into your body layer by layer. I trust the timeline that is unfolding for me. I release the need to rush my own transformation. I allow myself to evolve at the pace of my soul. I am safe to change. I am safe to step into what feels aligned. I am safe to outgrow what no longer resonates. My higher self leads every step I take. I choose clarity over confusion. I choose presence over fear. I choose expansion over limitation. Notice how your body softens as you speak these words. Notice how much lighter you feel when you stop forcing and start allowing. Notice how much lighter you feel when you don't resist who you're becoming. This journey isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you've always been. Beneath the layers of expectation, fear, doubt, and conditioning, you're reclaiming your own voice. You're reclaiming your own intuition. You're reclaiming your own path. You're not here to repeat the past. You're here to elevate it. You're here to transcend it. You're here to step into a timeline that reflects your growth, your awakening, and your truth. And in this moment, right now, you are aligning with the highest version of yourself, not by effort, but by recognition. Take a deep breath. Let your body, your mind, your energy settle into the knowing that you are safe to rise, safe to expand, safe to change timelines. You are not falling apart. You're falling into alignment. You're stepping into your higher self. One breath, one awareness, one choice at a time.
You are becoming your higher self. Morning affirmations for a new timeline. As you move deeper into this transition, something extraordinary begins to happen. You begin noticing yourself awakening from the inside out. Not through sudden miracles, not through dramatic breakthroughs, but through subtle, powerful shifts that only those who are truly awakening can feel. You start realizing that the way you breathe is different. The way you think is different. The way you react is different. Your inner world is expanding faster than your outer world can keep up with. And that is the clearest sign of transformation. Because becoming your higher self is not about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you who you should be. And that remembering is happening right now. You begin to see that your sensitivity is not a flaw, it's a radar. Your stillness is not laziness, it's intuition tuning itself. Your desire for solitude is not withdrawal, it's energetic recalibration. Your restlessness isn't confusion, it's your future self calling you toward alignment. Every part of you that was once misunderstood is finally making sense. Because awakening is simply the moment when the inner world becomes more real than the outer one, more meaningful, more trustworthy, more accurate than opinions, expectations, or old fears. And that shift changes everything. You realize you no longer need to chase anything. You simply align. You no longer need to force outcomes. You simply follow resonance. You no longer need to explain yourself. You simply embody truth. This is the beginning of timeline shifting, not through effort, but through frequency. A timeline is not a destination, it is a match. And your frequency is rising in ways even you didn't expect. Every moment you choose awareness over reaction, your vibration rises. Every moment you choose intuition over fear, your vibration rises. Every moment you release what feels heavy, your vibration rises. And as your vibration rises, your reality reorganizes itself to match the new you. This is why some people feel distant now, not because you're rejecting them, but because you're no longer vibrating in the places where those connections lived. This is why certain dreams you once had now feel too small.
not because you failed, but because your soul outgrew the version of you who wanted them. And this is why new ideas, new insights, new desires keep coming to you, because your future is trying to enter your awareness. Your higher self is not some distant perfect being you need to reach. It is the version of you that has been whispering, guiding, redirecting your steps for years. And now, you're finally hearing it clearly. The veil between who you were and who you are becoming is thinning. Your intuition is sharper. Your inner calm is deeper. Your ability to sense alignment is stronger. Your capacity to release what isn't meant for you is finally effortless. Because you now understand something that changes everything. What matches you will stay. What elevates you will rise with you. What drains you will fall away on its own. And what is meant for you is already moving toward you in ways your logical mind cannot comprehend yet. Let these affirmations help anchor this shift. I am expanding into a timeline that honors who I truly am. I trust my intuition even when I do not yet see the path. I release attachments that no longer resonate with my evolution. I am aligned with clarity, peace, and inner certainty. I welcome new timelines, new opportunities, and new versions of myself. I rise above old patterns that once defined me. I allow life to meet me where I am becoming. Feel how your energy responds when you say these truths. Feel the subtle release. Feel the soft expansion. Feel the alignment forming within you. This is the sensation of stepping into your higher self, the quiet knowing that you are finally becoming the person your past self desperately needed. And soon, you will see the outer world reflect this inner expansion. Not through force, not through pushing, but through resonance. Because nothing can stop a soul that decides to rise. And your rise has already begun.
Take a slow breath and notice what's shifting inside you right now. This moment is not small. It is not random. It is not just the end of a video. It is the moment where your old frequency loosens its grip and your new timeline settles into your body. Right now, a deeper part of you is recognizing a truth. You are already changing. You are already expanding. You are already tuning yourself to a version of reality that matches who you have quietly been becoming. You may not see all the changes on the outside yet, but inside, your system is reorganizing. Your mind is clearing. Your energy is rising. Your intuition is taking the lead. Every breath you take in this moment is imprinting a new level of awareness, a new level of softness, a new level of trust in your higher self. You are stepping out of the patterns that kept you small. You are stepping out of the habits that belonged to your past identity. You are stepping out of the heaviness that no longer matches your frequency. And with every step inward, you are becoming someone who listens before reacting, someone who feels before rushing, someone who trusts before doubting, someone who moves with intention instead of fear. You are remembering who you are beyond the noise, beyond the expectations, beyond the survival patterns you once mistook for your personality. Your higher self has always been here, quietly guiding,
whispering, redirecting, pulling you toward this exact moment. Feel how right this feels. Feel the resonance in your chest. Feel the peace that wasn't here before. Feel the alignment that didn't exist a year ago or even a week ago. This is integration. This is embodiment. This is you entering a new timeline with presence instead of urgency. Let these words anchor within you. I trust where my soul is guiding me. I welcome the next version of myself with clarity and grace. I am aligned with the timeline that honors who I truly am. I am supported. I am guided. I am becoming the version of me I was always meant to meet. And now, as this energy stabilizes in your field, your outer world will begin rearranging itself accordingly. New opportunities will appear. New connections will enter. New clarity will rise. New paths will feel obvious, because your frequency is no longer matching your old reality. You're not just shifting, you have already shifted. Let this final moment seal that truth. Take one last breath and feel the calm certainty of someone who knows they are aligned with their higher self. And if this message supported your awakening today, you are invited to subscribe to the channel so you can return to these affirmations whenever you need to realign, reconnect, or rise again. Your evolution is real. Your timeline is unfolding. Your higher self is leading the way. And everything from here forward will meet you at the level of who you are becoming.